special Thursday edition of Friday Night Live as a crucial gridiron battle will rock the town of Church Point, home of the Courier de Mardi Gras. This midseason divisional clash promises to be a celebration of two football heavyweights. This is the time of year that separates the contenders from the pretenders, and the crowd participation will be as festive as a Mardi Gras celebration in February. Pride, tradition, and playoff contention are at stake in historic Acadia Parish. Live from Church Point, it's the Bears of Church Point High School welcoming the Raiders of Northwest High. It all kicks off right now on a Thursday special edition of Friday Night Live. Welcome to Friday Night Live.
Boy. That's wonderful. I love it. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for our show.
Just gorgeous weather. Great assignment being outdoors this evening.
Oh, yes, and it's a beautiful day in Church Point here. They're playing against Northwest. Kickoff is supposed to be at 7 p.m. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather.
You couldn't ask for better weather. I'll be talking weather coming up and how it's going to be as we go into the big Rice Festival weekend as well.
That's right. But, you know, we can't be here without talking about sports. So, of course, we have our sports expert.
Yeah, Jasmine, we're here at the game, like you said, and, you know, you can hear it behind me. It's a lot of things going on as the teams are warming up. They played Big X the Plug over the top of the loudspeaker. They played NBA Youngboy, so the vibes are feeling really good out here for this district matchup. Both teams are coming in at 4-2 on the season, so we're going to talk a whole lot more about that later on in the show.
There, temperature-wise, we're looking at temperatures dropping into the 50s this evening, so bring a jacket or sweater if you're heading on out. 40s again overnight tonight through daybreak tomorrow, and then tomorrow is going to be another winter of a day. Lots of sunshine in the forecast with temperatures warmer than today. Will be in the mid to upper 70s.
All right, now we'll check in with Rob again in just a bit, and Jamarcus Fitzpatrick.
Listen, I don't know who is the DJ here at this game, but he needs a raise because he is spinning these records right now. We're going to talk about our game tonight between Church Point and Northwest coming up later on in our show. But first, ladies of Church Point cheerleading, take it away.
Oh, that's a great introduction. Thank you so much, gals. Have a great football game tonight. Now, as we work our way into the 10-day forecast, we're looking at temperatures into the mid-80s as we move forward, and daytime highs mid-80s, overnight lows mid to upper 50s, and then no rain in the forecast, but that could change as we head down the road. So that's what we have here from the weather department. I hear we're going to be going over to the cheerleaders again. Come on in. Here we go. You guys ready for a game tonight? Let's go. Well, that's it from out here at Church Point. We'll be back in just a little bit. Thanks for joining us. Go.
Well, what up, guys, and welcome back into the show. The matchup between Church Point and Northwest, like what we talked about, is a highly anticipated one. Both of these teams come into this game at 4-2 on the season. Northwest is 2-0 in district play, and a lot of that can go to the credit of their defensive efforts in the 4 games that they've won this season. They are giving up an average of about 8 points per game, including a shutout last week against Ville Platte. That alone has given their explosive offense a chance to score and put up 35 points per game with guys like Super 16 pass rusher Devon Thibodeau. The Raiders will be sure to make plays on D. Now, the only downside for the Raiders in this one is that they haven't had the most success in road trips, as they only have 1 victory when they're away from home. As for Church Point, they have won 2 of their 3 home games at the crib, and in the process, their running game has been attributed to a lot of that success. Last week when they played against Pine Prairie, they had the tandem of Jaheim Moore and Tyrese Bose combining for 138 yards and 4 scores, and they also were able to score 55 points. And they also have won 4 of their last 5 games, and in those victories, CP has put up 38 points on average. Quarterback Luke Bodwin is also orchestrating this offense to perfection to when the Bears take their shots down the field passing. He's connecting.
Welcome back to this special edition of Friday Night Live on this Thursday here in Church Point. We're in the neighborhood of Acadia Parish, and that's where we find our parish reporter Joshua Moten with his edition of What's Your Story?
While I was looking for a way to escape the heat in downtown Crowley, I found myself at Hayden's Corner. And let's just say after talking with the co-owner, I walked away with more than just a sweet treat.
Who doesn't love ice cream? We are from the South. We love food. Food is everything to us. And so we were like, what better than ice cream?
Simone Doge is the co-owner of Louisiana Gift & Bath and Hayden's Corner, an ice cream shop and a nonprofit.
My brother is Hayden, and he's a big part of my story. So he has osteosarcoma, which is a bone cancer, and so we opened Hayden's Corner in order to give back to St. Jude's families.
Located in the corner of Louisiana Gift & Bath, Simone tells me her business career began as a coping mechanism.
And during Hayden's diagnosis, my mom and I were really looking for an outlet, and so we started making soaps, candles, bath bombs. It kept expanding from there, and we actually started bringing in other local vendors, and so Louisiana Gift & Bath came about.
Wow. While Hayden was able to defy all odds and even graduated from LSUE and works alongside Simone, she tells me his battle was a wake-up call.
I've grown to be even closer to my siblings and my faith and have that longing to help others.
But Simone isn't alone in her pursuits as she's joined by some little helpers.
And I have 2 kids. We have Liam, who is in 1st grade at St. Michael's, and then we have our Callie girl, who is also at St. Michael's in pre-K 4, and they normally join me at the shop almost every day along with their other St. Michael friends to get some ice cream.
While juggling her responsibilities as a parent and business co-owner, she's found the sweetest way to keep it all together.
The plus is that I get to come here in the afternoon and have some ice cream, so it makes it all a little worth it.
I want to tell stories in your parish. My contact information is up on the screen, so reach out and don't forget to scan the QR code because that takes you to more stories in your parish. In downtown Crowley, I'm Joshua Moten with KATC TV3.
Thanks, Joshua. That was a great story there. Now, don't go anywhere. Right after this break, we're going to come back with our local nonprofit. Well, we've reached that part of the show where we love to highlight one local nonprofit in the neighborhood that we're in. And of course, we're in Acadia Parish. So this time we're highlighting Empowering the Community for Excellence. They're giving back to our students right here in Acadia Parish. Let's take a look.
What you did with that? You rolled the 3 and what you did? Carried the 1. Okay.
Empowering the Community for Excellence. It's all in the name. This free tutoring program for students in Acadia Parish is helping to educate neighborhood kids, preparing them for a brighter future.
I just wanted to make a difference by doing something positive for our kids.
Miss Audrey Spencer, a retired teacher, started this program in 2012.
Everybody talk about it. Oh, education is doing this, the kids are doing that, the parents are disgusted, the schools are disgusted, but what are we doing to help them? And that's how I started ETCFE.
She tells me it started with just 20 students in her great-grandmother's home, but just a few years later, this building was donated to ETCFE, helping it grow into what it is today.
We have 9 classrooms, we have a computer lab, and now we have a game room.
Wow, and so it's a good after-school program.
Yeah, it's free, right, it's free. We send applications to all the schools, and then the kids return the applications to the principals, and then we pick the applications up, and then we go through them. And all the ones that check yes, we call the parents, and that's how we start.
Spencer says it's all about building the children in the neighborhood up to be the best they can be.
I love our kids, and it's not about me, it's about them and getting them the help that they need.
All right, so we know that you fund all of this through grants and donations, and we want to give back and help you guys out with this check for $1,000. And we just want to thank y'all to continue doing what y'all are doing in the community.
On behalf of Empowering the Community for Excellence, thank you, KATC.
Thank you so much. And thank y'all. I know it's great what y'all are doing for the kids, tutoring these kids after hours and giving back to the community, building up that future generation.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. It's been fun here for Friday Night Live. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Church Point is playing against Northwest High School. It's the perfect weather to come out here, so make sure to come check it out and have some fun with us.